Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Days Gone, the game that started it all for this channel. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this pretty much all week because we did such a short session last week. My day job had been kicking my ass for a couple of days that week. So I came home on Friday and was like, I am fucking exhausted. We tried to play for like an hour. I didn't even make an hour last week. So today should be a much better day. I'm coming in with better energy. It was an easy day at work, so I'm not like already exhausted. So yeah, let's rock and roll, man. Who do we have with us this evening? Richard Cranium. What's up, Richard? How are you, man? Jacob Wilkinson, J-Dub. What's up, buddy? And Shaminda Pereira. Hello and welcome. Steve Elliman is with us. What's up, Steve? And also Melissa S has made it in. Hello, Melissa. Hi. How y'all is this evening? Good to see everybody. Let's see. Oh, and Nylon Girl 92 just popped in. Hey, y'all. What's going on? All right, so I'm ready, man. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. This will most likely be the correct save. Yeah, I haven't played any Days Gone since we streamed last week, so it's pretty much guaranteed to be where we're at. Oh, sorry. I just said I'm not exhausted from work. I'm like doing that thing where I'm talking kind of fast and I'm not pulling in enough air. So I like yawning to compensate. That's not actually tiredness. I'm actually feeling pretty good. There we go. There we go. I managed to pull in a full breath that time. All right. So it looks like we just kind of shut it down where we were at last time. Where are we actually at in the story right now? Okay, so we're gonna have to go to Cloverdale real soon. We've got some ambush camps and some like camp jobs and stuff we can do, and then that optional white mission for Weaver that I've been neglecting because I'm just kind of curious to see what even happens if you skip that one. Okay, so it looks like we need to make a trip down to Cloverdale, man. I can't think of anything else I really want to do right now. We have level 2 at Wizard Island. That means I've already purchased the BFG. I believe we've even maxed out Diamond Lake. Yeah, we're level 3 with Diamond Lake, so we've got the max bike upgrades. There's really nothing else I feel like working on leveling up with the camps. For me personally, the only other upgrade that I will purchase at any of the camps here would be the magazine upgrade for the BFG, which comes at level 3 with Wizard Island. It only gives you 2 more rounds for the magazine on the BFG. Now, with a 50 caliber sniper rifle, 2 more rounds pretty much means 2 more kills. So there is that, which, I mean, it extends the magazine up to what, 12 rounds? So that means 12 kills in every magazine or more if you get some good penetration on there. But it's just 2 more rounds, and I'll show you something. I'm a little bit picky about this, and I know it's stupid. I'm sorry. And y'all know I don't care about cosmetics. I don't care about cosmetics. Like the sprite that's moving around on screen while I'm killing stuff, I don't really care what the sprite looks like. It could be a little 8-bit pixel, what the fuck ever. It doesn't matter as long as I'm playing the game, doing damage, killing enemies and stuff. That's me. But sometimes I like for things to look right. I like for things to have a clean lines and just look right. So look at the magazine on the BFG. Look at the way it lines up with the drum magazine on the auto shotgun. They fucking line up perfectly with the standard 10-round magazine on the BFG. If I put the extended magazine, the 12-round mag on there, it makes it clip into the magazine of the auto shotgun, and it just bugs the fuck out of me. So it's possible. It's possible that just for aesthetics, I might not upgrade the magazine on the BFG this time. And that's a weird thing for me to say, because usually I'm like, yes, upgrades. Who gives a fuck about how it looks? But the more I play and the thousands of hours I've spent looking at that fucking magazine clipping into the auto shotgun, I may not unlock that this time. Anyway, that's just me being particular. Captain Caffeine and James Guan. What's up, fellas? How are y'all, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. How's your Friday this evening? All right, let's go holler at Sarah, man. She's got some stuff she needs to do. Like, she's doing important stuff, man. We should go help her out with it.
Hey, do you freaks remember anything?
But yeah, like, I'm not really worried about getting trust with the camps or really even credits with the camps at this point. So I'm not going to be like killing bears and harvesting meat and going after every bounty. And it's like, well, at this point, that stuff kind of doesn't matter that much.
Well, that's it. That's as far as I can go.
How can I help?
You can't unless you have a DNA synthesizer somewhere.
No, but there's an auto parts store near Fort Klamath that I
If
could
you
check
can't
out.
get what I need there, you... God, do you think I would learn?
I actually think I know where you can get one.
Really?
Yeah, your old lab, Cloverdale.
Okay, yeah, that's great. All we have to do is find a way over the mountains.
Yeah, you're right. That would be impossible.
My God, you know a way over, don't you? Good, you can take me.
Is that an order, Lieutenant?
Yes.
Smart ass.
I mean, no, it's not an
Well,
order.
which is it?
Well, I don't know. Are you going to take me or not?
Dress warm, pack light.
Hey, Deke.
Oh my God, if you say thank you one more time, Let me know when you're ready to go.
Cap, I like the, we should put in a Nightbot command for Rex rant. Rex has ranted a total of 1 time tonight. 2-hour rant. I mean, it's possible, I guess. Ian L. What's up, Ian? Over the mountains and down through the valley to Sarah's house we go.
Yes, we're heading out to retrieve a piece of equipment that I need.
I see.
How's your work progressing?
Good.
At night,
Good. With
just the two of us.
Corporal St. John's help, I've been able to make some good progress. Thank you for assigning him to my project.
Well, Lieutenant Weaver's also been making progress. He says he'll be ready to test his chemical weapon by the end of the week.
I heard. Mine will be ready soon.
You realize you are more valuable than any piece of equipment. Equipment can be replaced. You cannot.
I've been in this ship before, Matt. You know that I can handle myself.
Carry on, Lieutenant. Corporal. I'd like to see Weaver's equipment right now. I'd like to see what he's doing. I'd like to step on his status.
What is that all about, anyway?
So I'm trying real hard not to talk over cutscenes and dialogue. We're just going to let this play out.
The ranks and the
Drive.
uniforms just seems kind of pointless, you know, considering
Hey, you were in the army once. You should know.
that was different.
How?
Oh, there were more people in the world. I don't know. I mean, having a military made more sense.
I think it makes more sense now.
Why?
It's utter fucking chaos out here. We need the order and discipline, or we're not gonna make it.
You know, I've been at plenty of camps that are doing just fine without having a colonel breathing down their necks.
You know what's funny? About uniforms and ranks seeming pointless, I mean?
No, what?
I used to think the same thing about the MC. I mean, you guys had ranks like road captain and president. I mean, you wore badges and patches and tats like uniforms. I mean, when you guys used to all ride together, you looked like an army. Well, except for beards and pipes.
Now that you mention it, I can see your point.
You know, I'm actually surprised you weren't wearing the cut when you came into the camp. I didn't think anything would make you give that up. Even the end of the world.
Okay, so my cut, huh? We're gonna have to see if the colonel will let me switch uniforms.
You know, there is that. Was that here when you came over the pass?
Yeah, but the soldiers stationed there were having bear problems.
Bear problems?
I always end up getting there before the dialogue finishes. So I tried to wait it out this time.
Hey! Hey! Shut it off! You're gonna have to turn around, buddy. We got orders to keep anyone from...
To keep anyone from what, Corporal?
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't see it was you. It's the Colonel, ma'am. He's given us orders to keep an eye out for anyone going AWOL.
Are
Hey,
you
Miranda.
accusing me of going AWOL?
No, ma'am.
Then get out of my way. Corporal, what are you still doing there? Get the hell out of my way.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Jesus.
I'll have to report this.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, that sounds serious.
What do you mean?
Well, he said he's gonna report you. I mean, how's Matt gonna take that?
The Colonel will tell him to mind his own fucking business and to never question an officer. Oh my God.
What's wrong?
Nothing, it's just... I mean, the view up here, it's
Beautiful.
incredible.
Yeah. I guess I just don't see it anymore. Pay attention to it, I mean.
How can you not? It's breathtaking.
Yeah, the world wakes up, grateful for another dawn.
Hey, if you spent all day staring into a microscope, you might appreciate it more.
Oh, I appreciate it. You know, being around when the morning comes up is a hell of a lot better than the alternative.
I gotta be honest. You know, there were times when I didn't believe that. About, you know, hoping to see another day.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
What kept you going? I mean, back then.
I don't know. Just, too goddamn stubborn to give up, I think.
I don't believe you.
I can relate.
Give up, Sarah, I did. And then, I don't know, Boozer's arm got fucked up. And I had to, I mean, I wasn't gonna let him die, you know, so watching him struggle to keep going when he had no reason, no fucking reason at all, I guess I didn't wanna let him down. So I didn't want to go out that way. And then I found out that
Jay Uso, hello and welcome in. So, where are you headed? Ah, we're headed to Cloverdale.
That's when I really wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, right.
No, seriously. But then I remembered you still had my mongrel's ring. And that's what kept me going. Figured I'd look you up, get it back. You know how
Just
that
look
turned
you
out.
up, get it back.
Exactly.
Things are gonna get better, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can win this thing, Deacon. We can.
You trying to convince me or you?
We must be getting close, right?
Yeah, we're coming up on the
Hey,
Tilson
Brappy.
Tunnel.
What's up, man? How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, Richard, thank you for that reminder there, folks. If you would, please don't forget to hit like on the video. I know it's easy to forget as we come in.
You need your help to move that out of the way.
My God, what the hell is that?
That is a sigil. It's a warning sign from the Rippers.
What's a ripper?
Rippers, rest in peace. They were a cult. They cut themselves. They
Oh,
worshipped
shit.
freaks. They wanted to be like
Check
them.
it out.
And you could see what happened if you didn't want to be like
That is rather gruesome.
How do we deal with them if we
Mutilated torso impaled on a fucking spike.
You can help me move this or what?
Dude, that's all right. I'm gonna pause the cut. I don't want to talk over the cutscenes. Like I'm trying to be more just cognizant of that. Just be more aware of not talking over cutscenes and dialogue and stuff. Just because seems more professional somehow. Whatever. But anyway, I have to say thank you, Richard Cranium. You fucking dickhead. I hope y'all know that's what that username actually means. Richard Cranium. Dick is short for Richard. Anyway, thanks, brother. Man, that's awesome. Check it out. Melissa S., Brandano 0069, Selby Miser, Darian Starr, and Doug A. have all been gifted memberships by Richard Cranium. That means each of those individuals, each of those lucky individuals now gets to enjoy the perks of YouTube membership. That means the like nice little green highlight on your name there, so your name pops out in the chat. That means access to the custom emojis that Claire made, 8-Bit Terror made. That means you get the nice little banner out, the little logo up by your name, the shark's mouth that is just like off of my bike in Days Gone, and it'll change color the longer you're a member. Also, that entitles you to the members-only co-op gaming sessions that we do every other Saturday. So those lucky fuckers now get all of those same perks. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, that's cool, man. Thank you. And holy shit, there's Barafi popping in on Friday evening. Thanks, man, with that Canadian funny money. Yeah, so speaking of the members only co-op sessions, that's Barafi was with us. Let's see, who in the chat here has been in a session with us? James Guan, Captain Caffeine, Barafi, Miranda Saturn, am I missing anybody? Anyway, yeah, members, come hang out and game with us every other Saturday, man. I still have a slot open for Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I have a slot open for Ghost of Tsushima. If anybody wants to game with us, play some Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow evening, hit me up. It's SpawnicusRex co-op at gmail.com. So it should read all one word, all lowercase, SpawnicusRex coop. Basically, SpawnicusRex co-op at gmail.com. Hit us up, and if you're serious, if you want a game with us, please include your PlayStation username so that I can shoot you a friend request, and that way we can get you in the party chat and everything when we're gaming together. Anyway, yeah, hey, thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That lets me also bring up the gaming session that we're doing tomorrow night. I need to say hello to Will Giles. Will, what's up, man? And also Mark Brewington. Mark, hello. Welcome in, guys. Let's see. I do not know how to pronounce your name, so I'm going to call you Sai. Sai wants to know, do you get enough points to get all the perks? You can do. It is not guaranteed, but it is pretty likely, actually. In fact, we're at a point now where I have skill points I don't need. I'll show you in a sec. Who else do we need to say hello to? Anybody else pop in? Nobody else recently? Okay, all right. Well, hey, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for your support, fellas. Thank you. Let's get back to some Days Gone, man. And I'll try not to talk over this stuff. Master Psycho and Nomad 416. What's up? Let's take a look at the skills real quick. I was going to show Sai what we have left here. As you can see, we have all but one injector in health. My stamina and focus are maxed out. We have one left. In fact, I believe it was a mission we just did with Sarah. And I'm sorry, there's the spoilers, man. Spoiler heavy. I apologize. But yeah, here at the college. No, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little mixed up. There's one here that we're waiting on just because we're testing this optional white side mission here. These are completely optional. You can actually miss these. This is some of the only missable content in the game. I'm curious. We're just testing it. I want to know at which point this one disappears. And this mission is also tied to getting this last Nero injector. So it is possible to max out all of your stats there. And then on the skills, shoot, let me take a look at ranged. I've got almost all of the ranged skills. I don't mess with the crossbow, so I haven't purchased this skill yet. And I don't actually know what this skill does. I've never used it, so I haven't put any points into it. I have most of the melee skills, as you can see. There's a couple here on the top end that we don't have yet. And then for the for the survival skills, I have all the ones that I want from here. So I've only got, maybe 5 or 6 skills total that we could purchase. Again, this is a crossbow skill. I don't care about the crossbow. So I won't be upgrading any of those until I'm just spending points for the hell of it. But yes, it is definitely possible to get all of the skill points and all of the Nero injectors, especially if you are killing hordes and doing like camp missions, like the orange map marker camp missions, things like that. Yeah, you'll definitely get all the skill points. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 46 skill points total? Is that right? Something like that? Yeah, absolutely, man. Perks that I would suggest. Oh, you've already got the challenges. Badass. All right. The perks that I would suggest on the way in, someone in the chat, if you don't mind, link Claire's Days Gone podcast episode, the ones on skills. I think there are 2 episodes maybe that Claire and I did on the skills. And yeah, if you're a fan of Days Gone, you need to be checking out the Days Gone podcast anyway. So we're about to hook you up with something fucking awesome here anyway, if you're not already familiar with the podcast. But Claire and I, 8-Bit Terror and I, did an episode specifically on the skills break down most of the skills in detail, and also just mention the ones that you should get first. Now, real quick here, just because you asked and we're in a stream here, the ones that I recommend immediately, I'll tell you the most important one in the game right now is carry that weight. That is the single most important skill in this game. Carry that weight. Second to that, I would say, along the same line, up the ante. Carry that weight increases not only the number of crafted items that you can make, but it also increases the number of crafting materials that you can carry. So you can carry more of the items themselves, and you can carry the materials needed to craft them. And then also up the ante here doubles the reserve ammo capacity of all of your ranged weapons. And I think that includes the crossbow as well. So that's probably the two single most important skills in the game. The stuff I would start with, I always say start with focus shot. That's your first skill you purchase, focus shot. And then from there, once I have focus shot, I just move through the survival skills, pick whichever ones you want, whichever ones you think are useful to your play style, until you get to carry that weight. So once you have focus shot and then carry that weight in whatever order you choose, then I go back over to the range skills and I just start fucking maxing out the range tree. I'm gun heavy. I like a lot of gunplay in my gaming sessions. Usually I don't use a lot of melee. In fact, I tend to avoid melee and only use it as a last resort. I feel like if you get into a fist fight, you've already lost control of the battlefield. And I try to not do that. But then there's also the melee skills, and under melee, you've got to get executioner. So at some point you will want to max out the melee tree at least to executioner. So those are the ones: focus shot, carry that weight, everything in the range tree just about, and then executioner here. Another fan favorite, bull rush. Bull rush is neat, but I find it to be a little bit inconsistent. I often have difficulty getting it to proc. Sometimes it just won't go off for me. But when it works, it's fucking brutal, and it really allows you to conserve your resources. So if you like stealth and you like melee, or if you're just really picky about not using resources, bull rush is handy, because one of the cool things about bull rush, I wish maybe if we get into some combat, I'll remember to show you. Again, I just don't use melee very often, but what you can do with it, it's basically a shoulder slam. Deacon will run in and bam, hit them with the shoulder slam, and it'll stun them. And then once they're stunned or shit, it actually knocks them down, right? Is it a knockdown? Yeah, it's a knockdown. That's right. Here's the thing though. If you have your melee weapon out, he'll shoulder ram them and knock them down. And then you can like do an instant kill with your melee weapon. However, if you have the boot knife equipped instead of an actual equipable melee weapon, if you just have the boot knife selected, he'll do a kill that's uses no resources. It's just a shoulder ram and stab him with the knife. That's it. There's no bullets. You don't even have to throw a rock like with the other skill, the rock on skill. So it's very, very useful skill against smaller humanoid enemies, like your regular humans, your swarmers and stuff like that. It's really good for those. In fact, I've taken out small groups of, like hell, you clear a nest and not use any resources if you kill them all with bull rush, you know. So it is pretty handy skill. It's just, I don't use melee much, and I do find it a little bit inconsistent. It's a fan favorite though.
This place again.
Here I am constantly talking over dialogue again. Sorry, guys. I love that. I should have stopped that there. Did y'all notice the suppressor? It's a brand new suppressor, so it does not have a hole in it yet. Once we fire the first round through that suppressor, it'll form a hole through it. It's just a cool detail, man. Fuck the dialogue. We've seen this before. Let me say hi to 8-Bit Terror has entered the chat. Hello, ma'am. Webster Ross is with us. What's up, Webster? How you doing, buddy? Mega Man the Blue Lion is here. Mega Man, howdy. Ryan, also my brother. What's up, Ryan? Warhorse 500 is here. Good evening, Bear Trap Tavern. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So it's good to see y'all, man. Thank you for being here. Shit, happy Friday, everybody.
That impressive. Aries not intelligent.
It's been a good day, man. It's really been a good day. I'll tell you what, my boss,
Artificial intelligence.
the boss man usually runs up to Denver to pick up paychecks on like Thursday so he can hand out paychecks on Friday.
Oh my God.
He was working out of town this week, so he's like commuting an hour both ways. This bad motherfucker still drove up to Denver last night and picked up our paychecks and had checks for us today, because we had been told, it was like, hey man, we're probably not going to have checks ready. You may have to swing by the house and pick them up, which is okay. You just come by after work and pick paychecks. I've had to do it before. It's not that big of a deal. Guy lives like a couple of miles down the road from me. So anyway, it was Friday. I came into work really not expecting to have my paycheck early. I was expecting it to have to swing by a boss's house this evening. And fucking checks were laid out. I was, holy shit. Boss man went up to Denver for us last night. So, I mean, it started off as a good day. And then like his wife works there with us as well. And she brought donuts, man. So shit, we got paid early. We had donuts, and it was a good day at work too. We got to start off, the first half of the day. I was doing pretty easy work, just sitting down. What we're doing, is just kind of breaking down, well, never mind, but it was an easy day sitting down. And then the second half of the day, I got to like actually get up and move around and go work in the back and everything, which is a lot of fun. I love doing that. Oh, Webster, you playing something on your Oculus? What are you playing, man? Oh, an old lady Deep Geek is with us. You like that, old lady Deep Geek? Should have a shirt that says, once you get in a fist fight, you've lost control of the battlefield. That's true. I mean, and there is, oh shit, I wish I could remember the quote. There's Eastern philosophy way of thinking that, like, you know, if you get into, if it becomes a fight, you've already lost. You know, it's that way of thinking. If you let it turn into a fight, you've already lost. You've lost control of yourself, or, you know,
It's what's made them so hyper
whatever.
aggressive.
Makes him a pain in my ass.
I think we should be okay as long as
What about them donuts? There was the chocolate glazed donuts, a dozen of them, and then there was like 6 little glazed little iced cinnamon rolls. And yes, I had one of each. They were delicious. Aww. Hang on, folks. I gotta have a look here.
What the hell happened here?
So, some of you will know, if you know, like, some of my history. I haven't talked about it much, but we've brought it up a little bit over the years. My first wife passed away in 2009, and I have custody of my daughter from that marriage, and I have 2 stepkids from that marriage who survived their mom. And I just got pictures of my stepkid from that first marriage. She just had a little girl.
let's go. Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give her a call in a bit. Anyway, yeah, I still talk to them. I wish I could talk to them more often, but we do still stay in touch.
I mean, yeah.
Miss those kids.
And then they just locked the place up tight and they left. Why would they do that?
I don't know, Deacon. I don't know. I wasn't here. Sarah Irene Whitaker, ID 2007659. Shit. This one's not working. Come on, there's another one over here.
Oh yeah, I've played Dying Light. Claire and I did some co-op sessions of that one.
What'd you call it? Airy? Why is Airy working at the front?
Yeah, Sun Tzu, I think.
Door.
Honestly,
Sun Tzu wrote The Art of War, wasn't it? Yeah. I have. Oh shit! Leaving missions. I ain't left no missions on. I'm standing here minding my own business. Calm down. Anyway, thanks, Webster. I appreciate you, buddy. Shit, I forgot what I was talking about now. Dandy Denny 07 and Joe Schmo 0216. How y'all doing, man? Oh shit. OLDG, your surgery got bumped up. You're having it sooner than you thought?
Sir.
Okay.
You know how you
Well, good luck.
Yeah?
I know that's a big deal.
Maybe they're already.
One of my coworkers, she sits right beside me at work. She had knee replacements that didn't take. She turned out to be like allergic to the metal in them or some shit.
Hey!
Poor fucking baby. Now she's having trouble getting them to do anything about it. And it's like, I don't even want to go into it. I'm sure you can imagine what it is like having an allergic reaction on the inside of your person. Oh, yeah. She does not have fun with that. So yeah, hopefully that will work out for you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I hope yours goes well, sweetheart.
We don't know that they've locked
That's just the first thing I thought of. My coworker and she sits beside me, and I talk to her a lot. She's a sweet old lady. I like talking to her. She's actually taught me a lot. We sit there and chat when Claire's not streaming.
Here, this is it. I just have to figure out how to get up there.
Only having the one good leg and one that can't keep up. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Here we go. So most of you who watch our videos, you'll probably know this by now. But you can actually throw a rock to break these locks, man. You don't have to use any ammunition for that. You can just chuck a rock at it.
That before?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, once or twice.
And I believe that works. Didn't somebody tell me recently that works with the freakers that are hanging in a freaker trap at the back door of an ambush camp? I had shown many times that you can do just one suppressed headshot to any of the freaks hanging in that freaker trap. One headshot will eliminate the trap, basically. But I only recently found out you can do the same thing with a rock.
Jim, the rent-a-cop Jim? Jim, who almost shot me.
Richard Bentigay! Thank God it's Days Gone Friday. Yeah.
Sarah Irene Whitaker, ID 2007659.
Good afternoon, Sarah Irene Whitaker. Welcome back to Cloverdale Research Iron Butte facility.
So yeah, I pointed out a minute ago that the brand new suppressor on there did not have a hole in it. Eventually, at some point, we'll get to fire off a couple of rounds here, and maybe I'll show that. I probably shouldn't bother using a suppressor in this bit, but
You were saying?
yes, the patches do work in the main game, Psycho. Yes, absolutely. In fact, the patches will work. They are immediately effective across all of your playthroughs on your profile. So they're pretty much just permanent. All right, so we're going to do one headshot here with the suppressor. And now, have a look. Oh, wait, wrong button. Have a look at the end of the thingy. You can now see that there's actually a hole in the suppressor. It's like it was fresh before we did it. And I think if you look at the one on the BFG here, we'll be able to show, yeah, the one on the BFG will show that there's no hole in it because we haven't used it yet. But now the one for the SMP9 does have the little hole popped in the end of it. I just thought that was a cool touch. It's just one of those little details, you know, most folks wouldn't think of something like that.
Voice is driving me fucking crazy.
You wouldn't really expect them to, you know. Oh, I'm still using that fucking suppressor. Let's get that off of there. There's no point in wasting suppressor.
It's clear.
I mean, I'm already going to have to pay to replace it anyway, but still.
Alert.
Where do you think you're going, sir?
Catch!
Sir, on their way.
Someone's down!
No, I'll let you get past it. I do love focus mode. It is cheating. Focus mode is cheating, but I still like it.
It's clear.
Coming.
Think you're winning this? Damn it, don't let him in this. I got you now.
You gotta get downstairs.
Oh, hello.
To the sky bridge.
So what I hope to do is like maybe right there. Will that do it for me? No. Okay. I wanted it to drop in on top of them. That's what I was hoping for. Oh well. Just push up. I'm carrying a fucking auto shotgun. That was kind of cool. I like the way the guy just just fucking dropped. All right, so check this out. Some of you may not know this. I believe it was Dandy Denny 07, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Where's that hidden door at? Is it in here?
Police are on their way. Stand
Through this double door? Yeah, and then back here, this door, it doesn't show as something you can get through, but you can actually I'm curious to see if we can do this with a rock. But you can break that lock off of there. No, got to be a gunshot. Let's see, that actually removed the lock from this door. That's the only spot in the game I know of where you can shoot a lock off of a door to pass through the door. It's kind of like the combination safe in Crazy Willie's in the early part of the game. It's one of those things that it's a mechanic. I don't recall seeing it anywhere else in the game. But there is a good bit of loot in here. Weapons that can be picked up. A friggin' MG45. Decent shotgun, I suppose. No, that's actually a really shitty shotgun. Never mind. Anyway, there are weapons in here. There's a suppressor right there. There's ammo, and I can replace one of those grenades I wasted earlier. Go ahead and pick up a little ammo. Might as well. And just kind of expecting some healing stuff in here too, but that's all good.
alert. Alert. This is a level 4 alarm.
I got a use for you.
I got a use for you. Oh, there's a bandage that we just used. Nice. Figured we would have some healing stuff around here somewhere. Let's go ahead and check these corpses before we push forward.
Warning.
There's probably not much that I need off of these guys.
All trespassers. Warning. Deadly
Okay.
force is authorized.
Why am I still sneaking?
Alert. Alert. 911 has been
Yeah,
called.
okay. I did actually need some stuff. I'm glad I searched these guys.
Stand down and you will not be harmed.
Okay. Well, shit, yeah. That was a good haul.
It's locked. Hold on.
Alert.
Sarah
Alert.
Irene Whitaker, ID
This is a level 4
2007659.
alarm. Multiple
Yeah, Webster, it's funny you say that. I agree. I absolutely agree.
Facility is in lockdown.
But on the Days Gone subreddit today, there was just somebody crying about what a douchebag loser he is or whatever.
Security protocol Alpha 761
Some people.
has been
Deadly force
overridden.
is authorized for
Shut
use
the fuck
against
up
all
already.
trespassers.
We
Warning.
must not have locked out
Deadly
under
force
security.
is authorized.
You ready?
Yeah, this time, let me go in first.
Hey, this
Oh, you working on learning some new recipes, Richard? All right.
Where'd you come from?
Alert. 911
I forgot we were going to have
has been
combat right there on the other side of
Police
that
are
door.
on their way. Stand down and you will not be harmed.
snipers up there on the roof.
I see him.
Alert. Alert. This is a level 4
There's more of them!
Security personnel to the maintenance building.
Nice. Got a little bit of penetration there.
Warning. Deadly force is authorized for
I meant low cover penetration, or weak cover penetration, but anyway.
Sarah Irene Whitaker.
Penetration's penetration, right?
2007659.
Stickman 4131, right in time for the little extra penetration there.
Ready?
It's worth it to shoot the loudspeakers. It's like, I don't know, because for me, I have tried several times to shoot every speaker, and it's like she still just won't shut up. You can't get it to actually stop. I guess you could maybe, yeah. It's like I guess you could get it a little bit quieter, but
been fired.
you can't make it stop entirely. That's kind of tune it out. Actually turn the volume down sometimes. It's like that bit when you're coming back from Iron Butte and you're supposed to race back to Lost Lake, and the music is really loud and extra and like, no, it's an emergency. You have to go right now. And it's like, dude, calm down. I'm actually going to take my time. I'm clearing a Nero checkpoint on the way back. I'm murdering all these fucking rippers. I mean, there's a hidden loot location on the way back. You know, it's like, calm down, music. It's okay. The Lost Lake will still be there, man. It's okay. Anyway. I do wish we could just go straight to opening these doors. Oh, I actually get a little frustrated with this bit. It's almost as bad as some of the slow walking scenes because it's like you just don't have any choice but to just kind of walk around in here and wander around behind her for a minute.
Clearance has been revoked.
Please
Even though I know right where to go.
Administrator for assistance.
Fucking bitch!
Warning.
Hey.
Deadly force.
Cap, you notice the difference when you're wearing headphones? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does make, makes it less abrasive. That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got one?
Well, maybe. Is there a way to that rooftop from here?
Over here.
Alert. Alert.
You've been playing Dishonest too? Dishonored?
Police are on
Yeah. I like Dishonored, man. That is a really fun game. I'm so glad that Claire has been enjoying it. Dishonored 1 specifically.
Listen,
But,
I want you to go
yeah,
out there,
that's a killer one.
suppressing fire, keep their attention.
I like that you can actually shoot the cameras. It doesn't do anything. It really doesn't make any difference whatsoever.
There's one problem with
But still,
What's that?
the door's
it's
locked
cool.
out, remember?
It's a nice touch. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Come on, I have an idea.
Yeah, I know what you mean, buddy. I'm just messing with you.
Is authorized
Just teasing.
For use against all trespassers. Warning. Deadly force is authorized. Alert. Alert. 911 has been called. Police
I
are
was.
on their way.
Oh, I was in her way? Was I in her? Okay, I was in her way. Sorry. I'll get out of the way next time.
Yes, I'm in. Okay, they locked out
Oh, okay. I guess that would maybe. Yeah. Days Gone Splinter Cell. Yeah.
Here's your ID code, ready?
I've forgotten about that. I never played much Splinter Cell because I suck at stealth. But
5429009. You got that?
5429009. Is that right?
Yeah, let's go.
Warning.
yeah, I'm totally gonna remember that. Let's go.
Authorized for use against all trespassers. Warning. Deadly force is authorized.
Here, I'm gonna need
Oh yeah, we have to go boost her up.
911 has been called. Police are on their way. Stand down and you will not be harmed.
Supposed to be helping her up, right? No, that's right. We go up and then we do one up. There we go, right there.
Alert. Alert.
I forgot it was 2 steps.
Yep.
4 alarm.
You got it?
Shots
Oh, you only played up to the 3rd one?
personnel to the maintenance
Wait
building.
until I
Yeah.
get their attention, then you go in.
Yeah, I thought they were brilliant games. I suck at stealth.
You kidding me?
And back then, when the first Splinter Cell games were coming out, I was playing shit like, what I guess it would have been like Oblivion, maybe Skyrim, probably Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, stuff like that. Those are the types of games I was playing.
That's my cue.
Yeah, that's my cue. Let's go.
St. John. ID 5429009.
Good morning, Deacon Lee, St.
Boo Bear! Welcome in, Boo Bear. How you doing?
Facility. This is your first login. Please.
Disable voice response.
Come on, get her!
Alert.
Damn it, she listen to me!
This is a level 4 alarm.
The hell with
Multiple shots.
You should have left when you had the chance!
In the dick. In the head. In the hit. Well, that was close to a headshot, but not quite. No running. Next. Said no running.
Is authorized for use against all trespassers.
Oh,
Force is authorized.
there we go. Let's get some BFG ammo.
I'll bring him to you.
Alert. Alert. 911 has been called. Police are on their way. Stand down and you will not be harmed.
See, no, it's downstairs, right? Oh, I had my suppressor on the whole time. Brain. So it is best to remove the suppressors when you're in open combat. There's no need to have a suppressor on your weapon when you're in open combat. You're just wasting the suppressor.
Personnel to the maintenance building.
Not that it's that big of a deal. I'll just buy another one as soon as I get back to camp anyway. But still.
Warning. Deadly force.
You know, gotta clear all floors.
For use
Anyway.
against all trespassers.
Where's this asshole at? Is he upstairs?
Deadly force is authorized.
Yeah, there we go. Can we kick it open?
Okay.
No? Okay.
Hands Don't shoot! Hands! Don't shoot!
I have missed saying hello to Jane Sacker. Welcome in, Jane. I thank you to Stickman. I saw you saying welcome, and I was like, oh, shit, I missed somebody. Jane says, watch all your videos, but it's the first time I've watched you live. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you. Happy Friday. How you doing?
All the dead people outside, Jim. You know, the ones you shot in the head.
Doug, you doing a Doug A? You doing a new game plus? In this game or another one? I may have missed a couple of comments
What
there.
was it, huh? What were they trying to do? Get home to their families, maybe bring them back here? But you didn't want that, did you?
We just couldn't take the risk.
OLDG, yeah, me too.
Wait. I can't. Don't make me.
Jim, I'm gonna count to 3.
No.
1,
You don't understand.
2.
Look, don't.
Oh, I understand.
Open the goddamn door!
All right.
I forgot the code. Webster, I believe there is still a slot for Ghost of Tsushima.
I know what you're doing.
Then yeah, Claire's giving me a thumbs up right now. So I mean, as of last time we checked, I still have 1 opening for Ghost of Tsushima. Tomorrow night we're doing
You don't have to do this.
members only co-op gaming sessions, and we'll be playing Ghost of Tsushima tomorrow evening.
We just can't take the risk.
That actually really caught me off guard the first time. That really caught me by surprise the first time. It was like I knew it was gonna happen, but it still surprised me that it did happen. Beats Me by Dre. What's up, Beats? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, here we are. We just playing some Days Gone on a Friday night, man. I don't want to talk over this.
Talking about.
God, this is my fault.
I don't understand.
I should have seen it when it first went in. I mean, we used to grow wild ginger and grapefruit here. And then all of this changed. They sealed everything off. They took away my clearance. God, David kept telling me. He kept telling me that something was wrong.
Okay. Who's David?
David Gorman, he was this research intern. You know what I said? I told him that we're a farm and we're high tech and all that shit, and that there are billions of dollars at stake, and to just leave it alone. And he didn't listen. He hacked the system, he got behind the firewall, he told me that this was some sort of classified project or something. I don't know.
Classified project. Just
He
slow down
wanted,
and.
he wanted to be the next Edward Snowden. You see, he wanted to blow the lid off of this entire thing. David Gorman exposes the evil empire and saves the world and all that shit. And I didn't listen to him, Deacon. I told him that he was being paranoid. And he must have broken in here and then gotten some sample of whatever the hell they were cooking in here.
Well, I don't understand. What do you mean?
I pieced it together myself a little while later. The night that I was stabbed, I went to the Cloverdale office in Farewell, and I went to go try and find David, but he was already gone. He'd been gone for 2 weeks. There was this big green expo in Portland. He must have gone to see a reporter. He was probably infected and he didn't even know it yet.
Oh my God.
And 2 days later, everybody at that conference was infected, and then they all got on planes and they went home. And a week later, 2.5 billion people were dead.
Sarah, this couldn't be your fault. I mean, you couldn't have stopped them.
You
How
don't
could you have stopped?
understand. It's the research. My research was a part of this. Deacon, I was a part of this. They used me.
Pretty hardcore. Beats, hey, I appreciate it, man. I actually just kind of fell into this, man. It actually just kind of happened organically, really.
The electric fences, how would I turn them off?
I did that first Iron Butte Horde no shots fired video, and that video got really popular. And I just did that for fun because I hadn't seen anybody do anything quite like that yet, and I just thought people might be entertained by it. I didn't actually expect anyone to ever really watch it. I didn't think it would ever get any real views. But then it did, and then I came up with the way to get the SMP9 really early in the game. I was like, man, I've got to share this with people. And I knew where the hidden loot locations were, and I was like, man, I've got to share this with people. So I did that first live stream of just like how to go get the SMP9 and get a good start in the game early on. And that did really well. And then when I started doing that the best early game start live stream series, I realized I was just having a fucking blast, just really having a lot of fun. I was like, I've got to keep doing this. This is actually, I'm just having a damn good time. And here we are, like, what, over 2 years later? Stop skipping cutscenes, at least for your first playthrough. Don't skip cutscenes on your first playthrough. All right, so most of you will know this, but when you hear that audio cue, the screech, that's when you dodge. Right there. And once you burn the nest, the birds will fuck off. They'll leave you alone. All right, so used a couple of Molotovs. And there's plenty of materials here. I think you have enough stuff to make both of them here. I just saw... Where did I see bottles at? I know I literally just saw 2 bottles highlight. I didn't pick those up, did I? Where's that at? It's like I was focused on killing the criers, and honestly, I don't remember where those 2... bottles were just at. I was just looking at 2 bottles on screen. Fuck it. Oh well.
No, I just gotta jimmy that door. That did it.
Ian crying into your whiskey, huh? Oh, wait, who's heading out? Melissa, you're heading out? Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, thank you for being here. Is it late where you're at? I can never remember, like, what time zone you're in. Near the semi. Okay, Richard, I see your comment there. If we can get back over there, I'll try again.
Lost Lake Camp. Is anyone there?
I mean, we'll find bottles somewhere, but I did want to pick those up while we were here.
Yeah, Boozer, it's me.
Hey, it is good to hear from you, brother.
Good to hear from you too. Listen, I got a lot of time. The research facility that Sarah used to work at, the one near Iron Butte, the one near the Ripper, you know the one that I'm talking about, right? So listen, there's food here. Lots of food, corn, so tell Ricky, tell Iron My Town to send someone.
Wait, you found her? What, you found Sarah?
Yeah, I found her. It was, man, I found her.
That is awesome, Deke. When are you bringing her back? What, to Lost Lake?
No, I'm not gonna get into that right now.
Deke?
Yeah. Boozer. Lost Lake Camp, come in. Ah, damn it.
Lost Lake, come in.
Ricky. Okay, good. Listen up.
Deke?
Yeah, it's me. Listen, there's a...
I didn't think we'd hear from you again. Iron Mike said you weren't coming back.
Look, I don't have a lot of time. Listen, there's this...
Did you find her?
Yeah, I found her. Ricky?
I'm glad, Deke. You were right. We made it. I'm glad she did too.
I got you. All right, Melissa.
Yeah, okay, listen.
Tell Dad we said hi.
Okay, there's power. It's got electrical fences.
Electric fences, okay?
And if you come here, ask Boozer. It's where Sarah used to work by Iron Butte. He's going to know the place. You come over here, you're going to find food. You're going to find lots of food.
Okay.
How's he doing?
Oh, good. You'll never believe who Iron Mike made head of security.
Are you kidding? Wow, that's great. Could you tell... You know what? Listen, I gotta go, Ricky. But, you know what? Wait a second. That thing you said about, lighting a candle, I think maybe you were right.
I know. Ricky out.
Yeah, I know. Dumbass.
St. John, this is Curry.
All right.
Where are you? One of my men reported that you went through his checkpoint at the
Yeah.
Pass.
Further over this way.
Captain, there's a research facility
Ta-da.
in Iron Butte. It's like Sarah, Lieutenant Whitaker said.
Everything you
there's an
need.
Important piece of equipment that she needed, and this was the only place that she could get it.
She's not answering her radio. The Colonel wants to know why you're not back yet.
Tell him we're on our way.
Colonel wants to speak to you.
Sorry, Captain, you're breaking up. Heading out right now. St. John out.
All right. Yeah, like, of course I'm right. I said it. It's right, obviously. Dumbass.
Yeah, I told him that you're fine and we're fine, and that I had to get moving because we have to try to make it over the pass before the weather turns.
What do you think?
I don't know. It doesn't look good. But it's worth a try, so let's get moving.
Stamina cocktails give a stamina boost and increase the rate of stamina regeneration. Lost your bike in the middle of a lake or out in the wild? Mechanics will retrieve it for you for a fee. That's all we got? Okay. I mean, we're giving tips, right?
It's clear.
Then
Yeah, just a second.
Everything I had is soaking wet. Excuse me. I never thought I'd get warm again.
yeah.
Did you want to eat something or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. God, I'm not even hungry.
Yeah, neither am I. You cold? Come here.
Yeah, I would think a Kickstarter on a modern motorcycle would be kind of like a standard transmission on any modern vehicle. You're not likely to find them unless it was ordered that way specifically. Or one of those few models that retains that feature. Definitely a good backup. Yeah, it's like being able to push start a car, you know. I mean, it's... you need that backup. Oh, and hi, KCC. What's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so here's a question. Okay, we did talk about that. Is anyone else getting audio cutting in and out? It shouldn't be. Like, if I am speaking, the game audio will get much quieter so that I can speak over stuff and be heard clearly. But that's normal. Deke St. J. What's up, Deacon St. John? Welcome in, welcome in. How are things out in the shit? Audio good? Right on. That should be. I check periodically. I've got it pulled up where I can look at it in the background, and I've got green lights across the board right now, so everything should be good to go. Oh, okay. You closed it, refreshed it. Cool, cool. Chat being fucky. Okay. That's kind of normal. Not yet. No, thank you. Claire getting her little whiskey going on. I think I'll hold off a bit. I'm not trying to get my buzz on yet. I mean, I hit the bong earlier, if that counts, but not trying to drink whiskey right now. Someone that I used to know. Hey, we finally unlocked the recipe for remote bombs, which means I can finally fucking start collecting those airbags that I know are there.
Hey there.
Bugs me when I can't pick that stuff up, man. All right, let's see. Oh.
St. John, come in.
This is Corporal St. John. What's up, Captain?
I had a pilot friend of mine tell me he was trying to push start an automatic transmission.
Wrong?
We had a talk.
I'm on my way. Okay, what the hell? Lieutenant Whitaker, are you there? Damn it, Sarah? Come in. Sarah? Oh, God damn it.
This one's on me. Wrong button. Oh, you're thinking about doing some challenge runs? Webster, have you seen Claire's stream where she had just beat Jedi Fallen Order, and she interviewed on that live stream, she interviewed a guy who does no damage runs for a lot of different games, and his very first game that he did a no damage run on was Jedi Fallen Order, so it was like a big deal for him when Claire was playing it, when she reached out to him for tips and stuff. And he's got a really good channel. Are you able to link his channel for me? Throw it in the chat real quick. Yeah, we'll go ahead and plug our buddy Hayate Bahadori. Hayate Bahadori. He's a cool cat. He's badass gamer, super smart dude. He does some killer no damage runs where he like really breaks down how that kind of stuff is done. So you may get some inspiration. You may find some inspiration in his channel. But I always like doing Days Gone with no shots fired on the hordes, you know, and you don't have to do that on all of them, but you know, it is cool. Like, even if you're just hiding in the bushes and throwing grenades, that counts.
Hey, what's going on? Captain?
Dr. Jimenez has been murdered.
What?
And the son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Slit his throat from here to
Where's
here.
Taylor? Did Taylor see anything?
All the narcotics in the camp are gone.
Taylor.
This one's on me. I assigned him to the infirmary.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Taylor was a junkie.
You knew? It doesn't matter. Anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't remember when you said that edited video was going to drop. I was looking for it today. I was at work looking for something to watch on my phone before her live stream started. I was like, shit, it's not on there yet. Melee only in Days Gone? Does that include hordes? Because, I mean, that's... What are you going to do about the sawmill? I guess you could include melee and explosives. Maybe a no firearms run. Now, these are handy for experience points and trust with the camps. And again, like I said, I'm really not worried about hitting level 3 with Wizard Island Camp because I don't intend to purchase any more upgrades from the camp. Just as long as I've got money to spend on fuel and bullets, and that's really all I need. No explosives. Oh, okay. Yeah, melee run. I'm sure someone's done it. Yeah. I'm sure someone's done it. I do my best horde work, hiding in the bushes and throwing stuff. Yeah, well, me too, honestly. Richard Taylor. Welcome in, Richard. Why do my children, and daughter especially, seem to think that every time they have a cold, it's friggin' Ebola? I don't know, man. I don't know. Some kids are like that, I guess. All right, and we just got another skill point, and like I really don't have anything I want to do with it. There's nothing else I need. There are skills I could get, but I don't know. I can't think of any others that would actually make a difference at this point. I don't use much melee, so I won't be regenerating much stamina that way. I don't really, I mean, I guess this is the one where it gives you a chance to get an auto kill sometimes. That's kind of cool sometimes, but again, I rarely ever use melee. How often is that going to proc for me? I don't use the boot knife. I don't even know what that means, honestly. Yeah, I have no use for these other skill points. What are we doing? I got a couple of camp jobs up. No story. Oh, another optional side mission. Oh, we might as well. Let's do that real quick. Go knock that one out real quick. I played Deadpool, and unfortunately, it was trash. Like, I expected it to be, well, it's fucking Deadpool. I expect it to be campy and funny and maybe a little silly, you know. I completely expected it. I even expected, like, kind of low budget, not a really good game. So even going in with low expectations, it was pretty trash, man.
Captain Jimenez was the only doctor we had.
Look, Taylor mentioned something about heading up to the ski lodge. I'm gonna go there and see if I can...
Just like the gameplay was crappy and buggy, and I don't believe I ever finished it.
Yeah. Copy that. St. John out. Yeah.
Brandano. Yeah, man, that was Richard Cranium. Turns out he's actually not such a dickhead after all.
You talked about global conspiracy. Most of them left you out of the room.
Be quiet, Cope.
Nope, not in the mood.
Not today, Cope. Not today. By the way, the Not Today Cope shirt is available in our merch store. Not today, Cope. Now I'm just waiting for some smartass to be like, you know, I was thinking about buying some merch from y'all, but not today, Cope. Fuck you, man, if you were thinking that. I mean, I was thinking it, so somebody else was probably thinking it too.
I hope this is high enough. Boozer, it's Deacon.
No, I definitely am a dickhead.
Lost Lake Camp, is anyone there?
Deke? Deke, is that you? I can barely hear you. You're cutting out. Where the hell are you?
Crater Lake, believe it or not. Hey,
It's good to hear from you again, brother. Thought maybe you were heading back.
No, Boozer, not yet. It's complicated. Look, I'm just sort of checking in, see how, how everything's going.
Good. Good, Deke. Things are going good. You'll never guess who the old man put in charge of security.
Wait, you?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Hey, Jane, thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you were able to catch us on the live stream one time, especially with the big difference in time zones there. That's crazy. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Richard, your wife will back up that claim? Yeah, okay. She would know. I have not played Arkham Knight. I played Arkham Asylum back in the day on like Generation 1 Xbox. It's been a while now. And I played Arkham City on Xbox 360. Played through both of those. Loved them both. Great games. And then actually, I think I do have Arkham Knight on PS4. I think it was like a free monthly game from the PlayStation Store 1 month. So I think I have that one, but I didn't. I think I was past that point where I was like kind of hung up on Days Gone and not really enjoying other games that I was playing. So I did not finish my playthrough of Arkham Knight, but I do have it. Yeah, Richard, they'll just keep spawning. And it's interesting to me, allegedly, when you clear the infestation zones, there are supposed to be fewer freaks wandering around the area. I've never seen a difference myself. The only difference that I've seen is if you are exploring during the daytime, you will find fewer random swarmers out running around. And you'll stumble across fewer hordes out on the move if it's in the daytime. However, there's no significant difference that I've noticed after clearing the infestation zones. All right. Oh, hey, we can craft these now, but of course we don't have any airbags. Haven't been able to collect any before this point in the game. But now that we can make them. Oh. Okay. All right. We need some airbags, man. Let's see. What else? Oh, we have a mission right up here. Let's go ahead and camp. I still just like to rest until morning before I head out. It's kind of a role play thing for me. It's what makes sense to me for in the world. It's like, to me, that makes sense as the way Deacon would handle the situation. You camp until first light, then head out. Unless, of course, you're trying to do something under cover of darkness. But, that's a different story. Gears of War Online. That's one I've yet to play, really. The freaks do come out at night, don't they? You would know, wouldn't you? All right, and here we go. 7:06 in the a.m. Let's head out. Oh, wait a minute. We did not redo our suppressors. When we got back to camp after that mission with Sarah, we did not replenish our suppressors. Well, fine. I'll just go buy some suppressors and then we'll go do that mission, whatever. So I actually do like to, I like to go to camp and gear up. I mean, I love the spirit of the antisocial playthroughs and things like that. I love the spirit of that. And also, one of my milestones in gaming, when I hit a point in a video game where I can stay out in the game for a long time without coming back to camp, the longer you can stay out without coming back to camp, that's like a milestone for me. I know I'm doing well in a video game when I hit that point where I can stay out for a long time. However, when it is time to go back to camp and replenish supplies, I don't hesitate. I don't have any hesitation to use 2 rounds from the saddlebags. It doesn't matter. It's 400 out of 30,000 credits. It doesn't matter. We're going to top off the ammo, top off the suppressors, grenades and flashbangs if we need them or if we can or whatever. Med kits, if I just have a little scratch taken off of my health, I'll burn a med kit right here in camp because I can just buy another one. It's not a big deal. All right, so we're maxed out on all this stuff now, and we have full ammo. We have fresh suppressors. Now I'm just going to head right back over to where we just were, and then we'll head out for that mission. You cannot hold more than 1 suppressor, and it is kind of a funky system. It's a little bit weird. If you are out in the world, here, I'll demonstrate real quick. You know, you can go to vehicles and pop the hood, and sometimes you get suppressors. If you have used only a little bit, like you've fired a couple of rounds through your suppressor, you cannot get one from a vehicle until you get that suppressor all the way down to 0. When it is broken, you can get a fresh suppressor from a vehicle. The only way to get around that is purchasing suppressors from camp. So if you go to camp, like I just demonstrated, you can just use the camp merchant to purchase a fresh suppressor. It'll put a fresh one on every time, but that's all you have until you put another one on. It's a big deal to me, Rex. Not all of us are credit millionaires like you. Let's see what we actually do have in here. It's probably just scrap, but while we're standing here, we might as well pop it, right? Yeah, scrap. Okay, cool. It's there if we need it later. By the way, here's another little tip. Most of you will know this if you've been watching our videos. The way this stuff works, this will never respawn. Once you use this, once you open the hood, the things under that hood will never respawn. When you open the boot or the trunk, nothing will respawn that was in there. But let's say there's 5 pieces of scrap here. If I only use 1 or 2, the remaining 3 or 4 will stay there indefinitely until you come back and collect them. So they will never respawn, but if they are not used, they will still be there next time. So it doesn't hurt to pop. If you only need 1 or 2 pieces of scrap, it doesn't hurt to pop the hood and go ahead and take the scrap that you need. The rest of it will still be there in the future. Yeah, I can't believe that he leaves the doors open behind him. It bugs the shit out of me. Oh, there's a cats and dogs fighting over there. Oh, wow, they just killed each other. Where are you at? Oh, that's a runner. Okay. 2 wolves, a cougar, and a runner. Anybody else? I was really expecting another wolf. As they generally spawn in 3s anyway.
Use everything.
Now, wait a minute. What is this you're saying, Richard? You can get the light machine gun straight away at Copeland's camp. I don't believe you. The guy on the bridge. Bring the bad guys near to Copeland's. The guy he gets shot and drops it. I have heard that, I believe it was Old Lady Deek Geek, said she found one of the guards in Copeland's camp sleeping at night, and she was able to pick up an MG45 off of him. But video or it didn't happen. I'm kidding. Yeah, I've never seen that. I've never really tested it. I haven't gone in and like tried to get the gun from the guy. I've never tried to get him killed either. So that's interesting. We may mess around with that sometime. Old Lady Deep Geek did actually post it on the Discord. Well, holy shit. Okay. Well, let's put in a link to the Discord on there, shall we? If you're not currently on the Discord, y'all should check it out. It's mostly, it's just for members of the community. It's something we set up so that the folks who like to hang out and chat in the live streams have a way to keep that chat going when we're not live. So really, it's something we really just set up for you guys so we could, you know, actually build a community. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, check out the Discord. Folks share some really cool stuff on there all the time. And of course, we're always talking Days Gone and The Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption 2, all of our favorite games.
Hey, call me Jim.
Call me Jim.
Listen, I never said thank you for helping me out.
There's the other wolf.
Just following orders.
Oh, that's wicked. Let's see if we can sling him around a little bit. Oh my gosh, he's got a bit of a neck ache. Oh, this is unpleasant. Poor little guy. Oh, let's try spinning him around the other way. Nope, nope.
Sure.
Maybe we should try doing a barrel roll. That's a neat trick. No luck. Oh god, we're still dragging this poor guy. Oh, this is brutal. This is like animal cruelty or something. The SpawnicusRex channel does not promote violence against animals.
I gotta reload.
That was sloppy. I was still kind of tripping out over that guy rolling along for so long. Usually I like to do, I'll talk more about the skills here in a second, actually. There is a specific skill under the range tree. I'll have to find it. I don't remember which one it is. This one, suppressing fire. When in focus, ranged weapons have an increased power to stop weaker enemies. What that means is it basically gives your weapons more stagger. Okay, so you have a chance to stagger enemies. What I like to do, what I generally do whenever wolves spawn, my favorite way to deal with them is, of course, with a shotgun. I like the auto shotgun, but what I'll do is if you're in focus mode, the first shot will stun them. They'll drop and roll, and then you put two more on them. So the first one, bam, stuns them, and then follow up with two more, and it's an immediate kill almost every time. I just was really sloppy with it this time and fucked it up. Wasn't aiming very well. Yeah, we do not promote violence against animals. You know, freakers, zombies, monsters, skeletons, you know, all of your classic video game monsters. Dragons are free game. You know, but not critters so much. All right, let's go see what Wade Taylor's up to. Ooh, there's a good title for the video, I think. You don't want to hang. There we go. Aim gooder, man. Yeah. That's a good plan. I'll try that next time. That's on Fridays. Webster, I see your question there. You're asking Claire about playing Dishonored. She's just about done with it. She almost finished it today. But she does that one on Fridays at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Friday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, no, man, leave the dragons alone. All right. Depends on what game I'm playing. Some games, dragons are free game. Like Dragon Age Inquisition. There's a good one. Did we get to kill any dragons in Baldur's Gate? I don't know yet. I've started another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 just for fun on my own time. I fucking love that game. I really wish I had been able to finish it on our live stream series. But, you know, we dropped it for good reasons. But for my money, I'm still playing it on my free time. But I don't know if we get to kill any dragons in that one. in Mad Max, you could stomp lizards and rats. But yeah, that was for food, though. That wasn't just random violence. You got health back off of that. I fucking love Baldur's Gate 3. You do. Of course you do in the last battle. Yeah, of course. Can we thread the needle through there? Let's not do that just yet. One second, folks. I'm going to crack the window so it's not quite so stuffy in here. Well, actually, it is open, babe. It's all the way up now. Oh my God, Jane, you have a kidney infection? Oh, good Lord. Get well soon? I need one of them to turn around. There we go. Dude, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Would you stand still?
I gotta find a way inside.
Ah, shit. All right, well, I'm spotted now. Ah, rock was in the way. No, sir.
Falling back, cover me!
Are there more? Or is that it? There is one more. There we go. I forget you get a clear indication when you're done there. The doors kick open. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. What else would you expect at the end of a Dungeons and Dragons game? You fight a fucking dragon. Yeah, that's fair. That's not a spoiler. I asked, do we fight a dragon in that game? Damn, dude is a headshot surgeon. Sometimes when I'm on top of my game, I can be. Just one of them things. Nobody gets it right all the time. Well, we can make another remote bomb since we just picked up a airbag. Oh yeah, we have more corpses up here. And I noticed that comment there from was it Richard Taylor? One sec. Let me take another look at that. I saw you clarifying how one gets the MG45 from Copeland's camp. I'll take a closer. I'll take a closer look at that comment in just a sec. Apps before we start this next cutscene. Be a good time to do that. All right, so let's stop here. And let's see. Let me see if I can catch up. Okay, so if you leave Copeland's camp through the back entrance, the jump bridge where there's the 3 or 4 bad guys camping there sometimes, yeah. All like you have marauders doing a survivor hostage rescue thing there sometimes. Just get them to follow you to Copeland's camp. Don't get involved. Just watch. And they'll kill one of the guys and make him drop the LMG. That's fucking nuts, dude. We're going to have to try that. We're going to have to try it, man. Honey, what's going on, man? Welcome in. I'm all mixed up now thinking, can you really get an MG45 that early in the game? No way. All right, Ryan, you heading out, brother? Yeah, you're East Coast now as well, so it's late for you, and I know you work hard for your money. Thanks for being here, brother. Hey, I need to holler at you over the weekend, dude. Maybe Sunday we'll try to catch up. Yeah, Deacon is damn near invincible. That's the thing. You going into welding, Webster? That's probably a good idea, man. At least some sort of trade certification. Welding, heating and air conditioning, electrician, any kind of stuff like that. That's a damn good thing for a young man, any young person to get a certification in so that you have that to fall back on later in life. Even if you decide you fucking hate that job, you still have that to fall back on. Ricardo, welcome.
Taylor. Deacon St. John.
How we doing, Taylor?
That fucked up, man. I didn't mean to kill him, man. He wasn't supposed to be there. The doc was a good guy, man. He fucking helped me. He helped me.
Come on, get up.
No. I don't want to hang, man. I don't want to hang. I don't want to hang. I don't want to hang.
Hey, listen to me, Taylor. Taylor.
You kick and you kick
Wait.
and you shit yourself. All those fucks standing at attention. And they're laughing at you, man. They're laughing at you. I don't want to hang. I don't want to hang. Please. Don't let them hang me. Please, man.
Okay, wait.
St. John.
In here.
Overdose.
God damn it. Bring the body outside.
Oh, Doug, that's awesome, man. I want to get like a real smoker, like one of those big smokers that's like welded out of a like a steel drum or something. I'd love to have something like that. I can't afford that shit, but and really wouldn't make effective use of it anyway. I don't smoke or barbecue that often, but still.
I can tell you right now, the Colonel's not going to be happy about this.
Takes money to make money, brother. You said it. Yeah. So anyway, I put a link in the chat there. Take a look at that. If you're not already familiar with it, that is James Allen McCune, the actor who played Wade Taylor, talking about playing Wade Taylor in Days Gone. So if you liked the character Wade Taylor, or if you just want to know more about it, there's the link right there. It takes you straight to the episode.
When we found him, he was already dead. Overdosed.
We recovered most of the drugs, not all.
As if the world hasn't seen enough corruption and decay. As if the world isn't already filled to overflowing with mindless, soulless creatures. Take these to the infirmary. And this time, assign someone who isn't a goddamn junkie.
Darian Star, welcome in. Welcome. All right. Okay, what's next? We're really moving right along with the story. There's not a whole lot of story left for this bit. I don't think we've done the... Yeah, we haven't done the mission where we get the napalm Molotovs just yet. All right, let's see what is next.
Deacon, Corporal St. John, good to see you, man.
Main reason I came over here to refuel the bike and stuff is because it will populate it right here beside the mechanic. That makes it auto spawn right in beside you. And then I can hit the saddlebags.
Deacon and Sarah need to talk to you.
I will have some whiskey. Yes, please. A gorgeous woman just offered me some whiskey.
Look, all I
And
need
life
is
is
that
good.
DNA sequencer. I'm ready to test it. Deacon, I'm ready to test
Thank
my
you, love.
serum.
Wow. Okay.
Cheers.
What do you need from me?
I'll tell you when you get here. Sarah out.
Life is good. All right. Let's see.
I get the best shit on Wizard Island.
That always makes me think of a skit. If you guys are familiar with the comedian George Carlin, some of the younger folks in the crowd, George Carlin may be before your time, but I really highly recommend that you look at some of his old school comedy from like the 60s, 70s, 80s. That was really his best stuff. 90s and 2000s, he was just a bitter old man complaining about stuff. But he's a brilliant comedian, one of my actual in real life heroes. Fucking love George Carlin. One of his jokes from back in the day was, you know how like some people refer to drugs or pot or whatever as shit, you know, that's good shit, man. Like, hey, can you get me some of that good shit, man? You know? So old school druggy humor. But he was talking about, you know, what if there was like an FBI agent or some, I guess now it would be DEA agent who doesn't know that shit means shit. You know, like he actually thinks it means shit. You know, like they're selling. Jeez, how much does it go for? How much is a gram? Oh, you know, about $20 a gram. Wow, it must be good shit. It's fucking stupid. Funny. Anyway. That's one of my favorite things about George Carlin is the way he would really make a big play on like the double meanings of things. I've always enjoyed that. George is funny because he told the truth. Thank you. Exactly. Zylock DNB knows all about the hippy dippy weather, man. yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Shit, yeah. Oh, hey, I see I need to welcome in. Is that Kylie Flack? Welcome in, Kylie. Thank you, Cap. If not for your comment there welcoming them in, I would have missed it. Thanks, bud. I did a little bit of welding in school, too. My high school had a pretty good, what do they call that? Agricultural mechanical program that I was in for a while. We actually built a kick-ass welding table that we won first place. A friend of mine who was also in the class, his bench that he and his teammate built, they built a welding table they got best of show with that motherfucker. And we got just first place with ours. Yeah, I don't remember any of that stuff now, but we had fun with it and did well at the time. Uh-oh. All right, let me get back on with some gaming here. Okay, we do finally have a story mission.
Move along, buddy, move along.
Wait, I know. Is this the one where she sends us off to go get a newt? I know what's coming next.
Sergeant, how's it going?
All right, so when you get the mission to go kill the newt, that is when you need to equip your big horde killing guns, okay? Bring with you whatever you have that's made for killing hordes, okay? Just fucking do it. Yes, we already have the MG55 unlocked before the first story mission horde.
Come on, man.
Don't question.
Hey, Corporal St.
It can be done. If you're killing hordes as you go, if you are killing hordes as they become available throughout the game, you absolutely will have the MG55 unlocked before you do the first story mission horde. You can have the biggest machine gun in the game unlocked before the very first story mission horde, if you are just clearing hordes as they pop. All right, so let's go check in for the next mission.
Corporal in command.
Hey, Sarge. How's life?
I did a little bit of brazing, too. Worked a job where we did a little bit of brazing. That wasn't my primary job there. I only did it periodically when they needed help in that department. Ah, Lexi Price, welcome in. Welcome in.
That is adding pollution on.
Wait, hold up. You want one alive?
Oh, kind of hard to run tests on something dead. Here.
What is that?
It's a special tranquilizer. It'll help you knock it out long enough so you can bring it back here. I'm so close, Deacon. This could be it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Can do, yeah. One thing about welding, I don't know so much about like modern welding. I can't imagine it's changed much, but some of the gases that are, when you're doing the welding, some of the gases that come off of that shit are extremely dangerous to be breathing. I know old guys who have been welding most of their lives who just have horrible fucking health problems. Poor eyesight. Even though you have your welding hood or whatever, that shit is still taking a toll on your vision. Don't think it isn't. So I mean, it's definitely a good thing for a young man. Again, I apologize. A young individual, any young person who wants to just get a certification and start making some money, go for it. Go for it. Just be aware. All career paths. I mean, shit, even if you're just typing at a keyboard all the time, you still run the risk of carpal tunnel and stuff. So there's that.
Sir, I'm here.
Alright, you're looking for a young female wearing a red shirt. One of those kids' shirts that says, like, Teensy Tabby or something.
I'm surprised the Colonel hasn't burned this place out yet.
I told Matt the site was hands-off. I've been running blood tests on several of the youngest ones for months. I need them for this serum.
Okay, how am I supposed to get the one that you want without killing the rest?
Oh, we are going to kill him.
Just do what you have to do, okay? I need the female wearing the red shirt.
Where's this motherfucker at? There it is. I'm actually not very good with the chopper. I rarely ever run the chopper. It doesn't quite feel right in my hands. It's weird. It would normally be the auto shotgun there. Oh. I just saw that red marker and opened fire.
I got you little shit. Oh, Jesus. Come on.
right. Now, I believe it was D. Marlowe 310 who initially pointed out to me that you can pretty easily get onto the roof of this building by coming up here to the second floor, I think. Am I remembering wrong? Yeah, there we go. And then you can just hop up on the roof to take out these fucking newts. There we go. That was pretty satisfying. There we go. Actually, I think there is a bandage around here to be picked up. There she is. For a second, I had was worried. I was afraid she had maybe glitched out. Honey, I agree. Killing the newts. That's one of the very first things that made me realize Days Gone was going to be something very different. Some of you may have heard me tell this story before, how my first playthrough of Days Gone, when you get to Crazy Willie's, where Deacon's going to go in and get the part for the bike and Boozer rides off to make the freaks chase him and everything. In that bit, when they first roll up, there are swarmers down there ripping a newt apart and just biting chunks out of it. And I knew right then, I was like, wow, that's pretty fucked up, man. That's a kid. An infected kid, but still, that's a kid, man. And
Fucking Jesus.
And a little bit further in, the very first melee weapon that I picked up was a baseball bat. And the very first enemy that I engaged in open combat with a baseball bat was a newt. So within the first couple hours of gameplay, you're beating children to death with a baseball bat. I knew right then this game was just going to be something different, man.
Enlisted men and officers.
Oh, no. Can't have any of that, sir.
Yeah, try not to kill any of them. Just sedate the one. Yeah, but blam, blam, blam. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Underwater welding, well, it generates an electric field around you, so yeah, it pays pretty good. One would hope not all dangerous jobs pay that well.
Come on, help me.
Hold on.
Yeah, why would all the zombies be adults? Obviously, yeah. It's,
Right now,
right?
what do you want me to do? I can't get the right dosage. Here, hold on. This is what I've been working on.
How long?
Hold on, just a few seconds.
Oh, shit. Holy shit.
They're both literally on opposite sides of the conversation.
Well,
the furthest they could be from each other in that room.
Went down fast.
Damn it!
But you're not making a bioweapon. You're
making a cure.
Oh my God! Are you trying to cure it?
I thought that once I got the original cell line from Cloverdale that I could create antibodies for the virus and I could reverse engineer it.
Jesus.
And now all of that work, everything that I have worked on is for nothing. I can't save them. Nothing's gonna be able to change them back.
get up, dust yourself off, try again.
Were you not seeing what just happened? Every cell in that kid's body just exploded.
That's exactly why you can't quit.
What?
Because you called it a kid. Do you have any idea how many of these things that I've killed? And
a lot.
Once occurred to me, you know what? That used to be someone's kid. You know, I met this girl once, and she used to talk about the freakers the same way you do. She used to call them sick people. I thought that was crazy, but she looks at them the same way that you do.
So you think I'm crazy?
No, no. I think you're the first sane person I've seen in 2 years. You know, I still remember the night that I lost you, but I'm starting to realize it wasn't the night that I had left you on that chopper. It was the next night. Me and Boozer, we rode into that refugee camp that you were supposed to be waiting at, right? Except there's freakers everywhere. The choppers are on fire. There's people screaming, so many people. And so we fought, and we won, and what did we get? Bodies. Bodies everywhere. And I checked every corpse, every face. There must have been 1,000 of them, maybe more. I checked every single one. That was the night that I lost you. And Boozer, you know, he was just trying to keep me together for the next 2 years. But I didn't give a shit about any of it. And then I see this Nero chopper flying around in the sky, and I start to feel something. I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Because even if she is alive, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find her, we're gonna ride away, we're never gonna look back. Because I don't wanna be part of some militia. I don't wanna fight no war, and I don't wanna live in some camp.
So why are you still here?
Because of you. All of this, seeing how hard you work, seeing how dedicated you are. Most people out there, they're just trying to survive, and here you are. Trying to save the goddamn world.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing a very good job.
So you get up, you dust yourself off, and you try again. We're going back to Cloverdale. They got better equipment. We're gonna dig into their research deeper.
You would do that? You would help me?
Yeah, I would. I would because you believe in this. Don't give up.
We'll ride north. Yeah, we'll ride north. We'll tell them that we're going on a supply run.
Yeah, but we're not coming back.
No, we're gonna go AWOL. You know, if they catch us, they will hang us.
Then we hang together.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Deke, Colonel wants to see you.
Be right there. Pack up what you need, I'll be back.
It's interesting how that soldier was so informal with Deacon. He was just like, hey, Deke, Colonel wants to see you. You know, not hey, Corporal or whatever, or, you know, whatever. Just, hey,
Corporal
Deke.
St. John.
Colonel, sir.
Come with me, please.
All right, man, let's go unlock a napalm Molotov, shall we? Try to remember to pick them fuckers up at the bike this time. I think we forgot in the last playthrough.
Colonel, sir. Yes, sir. That shit is locked and loaded.
Bike's already loaded, sir.
I'm not sure if I understand.
Lieutenant Weaver's weapon is finished. We're ready to test it.
Hell yeah.
Are you ready to burn down a horde?
Been doing it.
Something wrong, Corporal?
No, sir. No. Hell yeah.
It was interesting for me on my first playthrough when you get to this part here, because they drop you in with no warning and no notice and no options for changing your loadout.
Lieutenant Weaver.
So I went in with like a snipe. I went in with weapons that weren't ideal for killing hordes. And at that time, on that first playthrough, this mission actually, I should go ahead and call it a rage quit, because I got to this first story mission horde. I had already been killing hordes. I had already been killing hordes. I had probably killed a dozen hordes by the time I got to this point in the story. But I could not clear this first story mission horde. I was mostly just getting in my own head about it because, they drop you in with no way to change your gear, no way to change your weapons. I was low on supplies. I didn't have like machine guns or any kind of like automatic weapons with me at the time. So I just did not have the gear for the job, and at the time hadn't really developed the tactics that you use that will let you take on any horde. But it was really interesting to me that even though I had already killed probably a dozen hordes by the time I got to this point, I actually did kind of rage quit when I hit this first one. What I had to do was just stop and reload a previous save from before I went to get the newt for Sarah and change my loadout. Because I had the Chicago chopper unlocked at that point. I had the MG45 unlocked. And maxed out with the big magazine upgrade from Tucker's camp. I had all that shit unlocked already. I just wasn't able to equip it before this mission. It just hit on the roof. Yeah. No, I hadn't figured that one out yet. Yeah, see, I didn't like where you were kind of stuck going into the mission with that. That actually frustrated me pretty bad. I wasn't able to finish it that first try. Okay, now I forget to pick these up all the time. I forgot you can pick up 5 napalm Molotovs right there. Dude, get off the bike. I was trying to pick up ammo, sir. I would actually like to activate that ammo. I would really actually like to activate that ammo right there. I don't think he's going to let me activate it. Did we get it? There was just nothing there. Okay, never mind. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. All right, so let's get in there. Kylie, that's normal for a lot of people. This is the first horde they end up taking on. And it really is difficult because they do throw you in with no knowledge that, hey, you're about to go fight a horde, bring some big guns. Hey, you're about to go fight a horde, make sure you loot up and have plenty of crafted items. No, they don't tell you that.
A few times. No more horde.
Which on the one hand, I get it, because it's like, I mean, Deacon wouldn't necessarily, especially in this moment, it fits the story because Deacon was caught off guard. He was just coming out of forming a plan to escape the militia with Sarah, and the militia's like, oh, hey, let's go kill a horde right now.
They should have had him get his weapons ready.
They should have had him get his weapons ready to escape the militia?
You think the mission is to escape the militia?
Oh. Yeah.
And then, oh, you needed them for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. But I mean, they tell him, hey, do you want to go burn a horde? Hey, go load up your weapons before we go.
Right.
That would have worked really well, I think.
I see you. Let me know if you need my help.
Copy that.
There's often one that gets stuck right here. He can alert the rest of the horde if they're close enough. Obi-Wan! What's up, Obi? How you doing, Obscured by Ink? All right. So you can still get most of them from right here. If you're in these bushes here, you can use attractors. I mean, really, they're out, so you can use attractor bombs. Throw an attractor bomb out there, start chucking some grenades. Now, with this next attractor bomb, I'm going to pull them in a little bit closer, simply because the napalm Molotovs do not have the same throwing range. You can't throw them as far. I'm going to continue using attractors. Again, I want them fairly close with the attractor because napalm molotovs cannot be thrown that far. And they'll hit a large range of them there. Yeah, I see some of them kind of splitting off this way. Let's not have them do that.
Keep going.
I'm on it. Burning hell!
Light him up! I can see it from here!
Hey, you want it? Hurry! How am I doing?
You're almost there, Corporal. Maybe a quarter to go.
It's just about all of them. I'm curious to see if we can actually get them all from stealth this time. Just about. That might just about do it right there. So close. There's like one left. Is he really the only one?
Hurry, please!
One shot's fired. So that was pretty resource intensive. That actually used a lot of like my attractor bombs and attractors and napalm molotovs and stuff. But that was pretty fucking easy, man. So like if you're struggling with the hordes, you actually can. You can usually get most of them like that. That usually works well enough that you can get at least most of them. And as you can see, this time we got all but that last one.
You'll see her soon enough. Don't radio Lieutenant Weaver. I want to tell him the news in person.
James Guan in with a very good question there. Why do the freaks sometimes see you even though you're in the bushes? There's a couple of reasons for that. One, like I'll go ahead and use this last napalm molotov just to show you. No, I'm not, because there are button presses. I'd noticed a long time ago when you throw the last item in a stack, sometimes he'll stand up and get spotted. The way to minimize the chance of that happening is to release the buttons really quickly. I actually have a video coming out pretty soon that will explain that in more detail. But basically, it's just a matter of letting off the buttons really quickly so you'll just pop up and pop back down as quickly as possible. But there's another thing that happens when the enemies are in close enough proximity to you. Just because one of the freaks in the horde is literally just fucking close enough to you that he's like right on top of you and he'll see you, and hive mind will notify the rest of the horde because they do have like a hive mind connection. So that happens sometimes as well. Yeah, the standing up bit, yeah. Well, it is a button press thing. It's a thing that happens because of the way the button presses work. When you throw that last item, I'll go ahead and throw it, fuck it. When you throw that last item, I'm going to hold the right trigger down for a second. And because then he goes into firing the weapon. So what you have to do is you have to just pop that thrown item. I'll throw something else. You have to just pop it real quick. Like that. Just pop it real quick so he doesn't actually stand up. So yeah, it can be frustrating, but it's just one of those things that's part of the way the character moves in the game.
We did it. You did it.
Weaver did it. Oh.
I've never seen anything like this. With the way you were one step ahead of him?
Ever had a horde breathing down your neck? It really keeps the adrenaline flowing.
Maybe the Colonel's right.
That's all good, James. We'll get more later. But I hope that that I was able to like visually show exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a button press thing. It's completely just a input method thing. Chris White is with us. Chris, what's up, man? Yeah, he'll default back to gunning. Yeah, so you have to let off the trigger quickly enough that he doesn't raise up to open fire. Andre, yeah, waiting for Days Gone too, man. Hey. Richard, can you do that again? I didn't see it. No, because I'm out of napalm Molotovs. Thanks, James.
Sorry, Lieutenant. But you're out of a job. Hell yeah, it worked.
Oh, yeah. You should have been there, man. We really lit them up.
Oh, man!
We're gonna celebrate tonight. The officer's mess.
All right, looks like somebody's getting a promotion. Hey, man, you coming?
You know what? I'm gonna catch up with you. I gotta take care of something first.
All right, you handle that.
That's the last.
And the huge sniper rifle, yeah.
Be careful not to break anything. Some of these things are irreplaceable.
What's going on? Where is the lieutenant?
Corporal St. John.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's all right, son.
You didn't recognize him from behind?
Personnel doing R&D have been moved.
Moved? Where?
Moved.
Because I need to deliver these supplies that she asked for.
I understand. There
is no Days Gone 2, only Zool.
Walk with me, son. Please.
He's looking around like Sarah's really not in here. Swarmers are attracted to noise, and once they find you, they'll pursue you relentlessly. Use a bunk at safe locations like bunkers or the safe house to sleep and advance time.
You can't do this. You can't keep me locked in
At
here.
ease, Captain. And then the Lord said to Noah,
And he had a captain watching her? He said, at ease, captain.
and all your household.
He's got a captain on sentry duty?
I have seen to be righteous
All right.
before me in this time.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
You can't. Colonel, wait!
Hey!
It's fine. It's fine.
Ma'am, I got the supplies that you asked for.
Come on in. Follow me.
Yeah, he's a captain. He's got captain bars on his arm there.
Poison this time.
Okay. Got captains on sentry duty? That doesn't seem like a
Carefully, if you don't, it could kill you.
standard operating
Understood.
procedure.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
He doesn't have enough enlisted to do the job, so yeah, JL's got to do it. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair. Also, I figure they're high priority, high value assets. So you put your ranking staff on them. I suppose that makes sense.
I'm here, Captain.
Colonel has asked to see you. You'll find him in his chambers inside the Ark.
His chambers?
Full bird colonel running the motor pool.
Past the first storage area, there's a passage off to the left.
Okay. Any idea? Sir, I was...
You know, when I was young, we used to explore caves like these, looking for petroglyphs, carvings by the Modoc, other tribes, thousands of years old. You know, they never lived in these caves, the heathens, in the cold and the dark. But look at us. Look how far we have fallen.
Colonel, I was...
The soldier who used to be assigned to
Colonel, I
Lieutenants
was
Whitaker
just,
and Weaver, the soldier you replaced, has gone AWOL. He broke into my private chambers and took my personal copy of the Holy Bible. I want it returned.
Yes, sir.
I've marked his last known location on your map. Dismissed.
Captain stand duty all the time at Quantico. All right. Xander. What's up, Xander? Come on in, man. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, Colonel, I was just looking for the latrine, man. Not trying to get a fucking diatribe here. Come on.
You there? Come in.
Evil surrounds us.
St. John, I won't tolerate insubordination.
Damn.
Private, I'm trying to work. Get
She gets
out.
a little bossy sometimes, doesn't she?
Colonel's orders. Gotta keep eyes on you 24/7.
Lieutenant. Sorry. Yeah, just reporting in. I got a question about your requisition form.
Yes, Corporal.
It says that you need me to collect water hemlock.
Yes. It grows along the edges of wetlands. Look along the north edge of the Klamath Marsh. You should be able to find it there.
Klamath Marsh.
So I've just stopped here because I don't want to hear this dialogue over and
It's
over.
highly poisonous. The most toxic plant that grows in North America.
Okay, I'll be careful.
And the last report said that there were infected crows in the area, so you might want to take something to burn out their nests.
We've already done that.
Got it. One more thing. That other project that I'm working on, I'm gonna have more information on that soon.
Thank you, Corporal. Lieutenant Whitaker out.
Wrong button. That was the Last of Us buttons. I was clicking the right stick to turn on the flashlight.
Hey, Weaver.
Oh, Corporal St. John, come on in, man. Check out my home sweet home.
Yeah, I love what you've done with the place.
Man, ain't this some shit? Wonder what they would have done with me if I failed.
Oh,
Well,
colder cave down that way.
yeah, there's a colder cave right down that way where Sarah's at.
She didn't take it any better than I did.
No, she did not. Do you need anything?
Nah, man, I'm good. Oh, wait, you know what?
Yeah, you can tell she's under observation because she's being so formal.
You hear that?
Hear what?
That's right. Nothing. Colonel ain't exactly big on tunes, in case you hadn't heard. I think it's a Mennonite or some shit.
No, it's dancing.
Wait, what's dancing?
Dude, Mennonites, they love music. They just have a problem with dancing. Forget it.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't care. I need an MP3.
Whatever, dude. I don't care.
Earbuds. Anything. Sounds.
Are you kidding me?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Do I look like I'm kidding? He does have a I'm not kidding look on his face. I mean. Richard, that's a good point, man. Yeah. Because it would take someone higher ranking than her to be able to tell her, no, ma'am, you actually can't leave. All right, so here's another one where you have to summon the bike back to you. I don't know why the mission makes it move, but just interacting with the mechanic will put it back right beside you here.
Corporal.
We didn't. That's funny. We equipped two badass full auto rifles. Didn't hardly. Actually, we didn't use either one of them. We didn't use the chopper or the MG55. All right. Well, that means I can put my auto shotgun back in. Oh, that feels nice. And we can get back to the BFG sniper rifle. That's where we want to be. Magazines are loaded in all but one weapon. I hate that you have to step out of camp to reload your weapons. But you should be able to purchase supplies to refill it.
Burning a hole in your man purse or what?
Hole in your man purse? We did use a shitload of grenades, so we should replace those.
Okay, now that's more like it. Yeah, gonna make me a quadrillionaire, right?
All right. There we go.
Yeah,
that works for now.
Hey,
all right. I think we're actually at a pretty good stopping point. We've hit a really good point in the story. We have pretty much nothing but story mission stuff left here. So our next episode on Friday of next week, we should be able to do some pretty serious story stuff, get back up into Lost Lake. We'll probably, well, I don't know. I was going to say we'll probably do a little more horde killing, but that would be just for fun if we do get to that, because we've already killed all the ones in the game. There we go. I forgot I had that silhouette. Oh, his eyes look wicked. I forgot I had a silhouette profile set up on here. Yeah. And now we're going to spend 10 minutes fucking around in photo mode. All right, let's leave it on that. So what do we need to talk about before we shut it down? We have a few things going on. I've put some links in the chat as we've been talking here. Days Gone Con is about to happen. That's going to be here in Denver, Colorado. We're doing a in real life get together. I really hope some of our Colorado locals are able to make it. I know we have several members of the community now who are actually here in Colorado. But we're going to get a hotel right beside an international airport, so anybody from anywhere can make it to Denver. It is possible for one to do so. And that'll be April 26th, 27th, 28th. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the last weekend of April. It will coincide with the anniversary of Days Gone releasing. That's why we're doing it then. But yeah, come on down, man. You can get tickets by sending $15 per person, $15 per ticket to daysgonepod@gmail.com. That's daysgonepod@gmail.com. And it's just $15. That's is really just to let us know you're serious. And we'll make sure you're on the roster. That is going to be, oh yes, Andrew, depends on exams. I got you, brother. I hear you, man. It is what it is. But yeah, we're really doing it. So come hang out with us. Let's see, what else do we have going on? You need to come join the Discord. I'm sure there's a link in the chat for that somewhere. Come hang out with us on the Discord. I always see like multiple conversations going in the chat. Well, the Discord is where you can keep those conversations going even though we're not live. So there's that. Tomorrow evening, we're doing a co-op gaming session, the members-only co-op gaming session. It's going to be Ghost of Tsushima. I believe we are currently full for Ghost of Tsushima. But the weekend after that, we're going to be playing Wreckfest. So actually, let's go ahead and pull up the dates. I don't have the dates easily available, but I can get them for you. Here's a calendar. All right, so if we're doing it Saturday the 10th, the next one will be Saturday the 24th, the second Saturday after tomorrow. So Saturday the 24th, we'll be doing a game called Wreckfest. Wreckfest is a fucking blast. It's what it says it is. Basically, you run around smashing shit. Now, it's like a racing game where you have some maps that are like legit racing game stuff, and then you have other maps where it's just like a demolition derby. You smash into each other for fun. You can drive all kinds of different vehicles, like you can smash motorhomes and buses into each other. It's great. Another fun thing about Wreckfest, yeah, Joe, we know you'll be there for Wreckfest, man. Another fun thing about Wreckfest is that we can have up to like 10 people in the party. So seriously, like, no bullshit. Seriously, if you'd like to do some members-only co-op gaming and you are a member or you've been considering becoming a member, Saturday the whatever I said it was, the 27th, I think. 24th, Saturday the 24th, we'll be playing Wreckfest, and I need like 10 people for that, man. So for real, come on. What else do we have going on? Shit, I guess that's about it, man. Check out the Throne wish list. We've put some new stuff on there. We've updated it with more current stuff that we need right now for the channel. Wreckfest is not free, but it's absolutely fucking worth it, man. I know you've been having a lot of fun with the Hot Wheels game. It's kind of in the same vein, but you get to break stuff too. And if you're on PS5, that there's like looking at $10 for the upgraded version to the PS5 version for better graphics and stuff. I don't see much value in it, personally, but it is there if you're into it. Barafi, yeah, sure thing. Well, Hot Wheels we will do again, but it'll be Wreckfest will be the one after Ghost of Tsushima. Harvester Derby, yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about. But okay, Barafi, if you do want to sign up for Wreckfest, please do. Okay. Yeah, Barafi, if you do want to participate in the Wreckfest one, please do go ahead and email SpawnicusRexCoop@gmail.com. Just go through the official channel so we have it all in the same place. Because sometimes we can't keep up with the chat well enough to put people down because they said so in the chat. Please do email us at SpawnicusRexCoop@gmail.com. That way we know we got you on the roster, okay? And folks, if you have not done a co-op gaming session with us before, when you send that email to SpawnicusRexCoop@gmail.com, please make sure to include your PlayStation username so that I can shoot you a friend request and we can get you in the party chat and everything more easily that way. So I want to say a very special thank you to my channel supporters. Dude, Richard Cranium gifted 5 memberships this evening. That's awesome. Barafi gifted some Canadian funny money to us this evening. That's super cool. All of that stuff helps. It really does help. Like it's the nature of the business. It's the nature of the beast. You kind of can't keep a YouTube channel going without viewer support anymore. It's just not a viable business model for most channels anymore. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Write your congressman, talk to YouTube. I don't know. Anyway, I say that to say, no, really. Seriously, thank you. Thank you all, really. And thank you for being here with us while we're hanging out playing our favorite game. I'm going to shut it down for the night. I'm going to hang out with my gorgeous and sexy girl and drink some whiskey with her. And I'll see y'all hopefully Monday morning for Claire's Monday live stream. Later, folks. Love y'all. Good night. Button.